Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on Joy Anna Duggar talks misconceptions about parents. Counting on alum Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth has been making headlines after appearing in the Unplanned podcast. The 26-year-old mom shared many things about her life and her family. One of them was how Jill and Ginger's books affected everyone. However, what caught the attention of many was Joy Anna opening up about the misconceptions about her parents. Keep reading to see her statements. Counting on Joy Anna Duggar shares major adjustment after Jill and Ginger's books. One of the things Joy Anna discussed in the Unplanned podcast was how Jill and Ginger's books, Counting the Cost and Becoming Free Indeed, affected the family. According to the former Counting On star, the books put their parents in the hot seat for months, bringing so much negativity to their family. My siblings and my parents and all this stuff was super hard at that time, she added. However, Joy Anna clarified that it also gave her a new perspective about her beliefs, strengthening her faith. Joy Anna talks misconceptions about parents. Aside from the books, Joy Anna also discussed misconceptions about her parents. According to the Counting on alum, there have been speculations that Jim Bob Duggar controls everybody's social media accounts, which is false. She added that they've been a happy family and all the misconceptions about their parents being abusive are not true. Austin chimed in and said that the rumors about them not being happy in their marriage were false. He also called out people who keep assuming Jessa and Ben are struggling in their marriage, saying they believe anything online nowadays. Many fans also commended Austin and Joy Anna Duggar Forsyth for speaking up. My respect for Joy and Austin went up exponentially after watching this. Much respect for Joy opening up and sharing. She doesn't have to. God bless them always. People basing your lives off of a 30-minute YouTube video or an IG picture is wild. Love you guys and your family. Counting on Joy Anna Duggar shares terrifying story about Austin. Joy Anna also shocked viewers after opening up about Austin's terrifying accident. According to the Counting on alum, they were still courting back then when Austin totaled his truck. She was so worried that she held Austin's hands for about 15 minutes, which is not allowed during courtship. Joy Anna even said Jim Bob got upset seeing his daughter holding Austin's hands. The Duggar family has been a focal point of public attention since their debut on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting. From their ultra-conservative values to their unusual upbringing, the Duggar children have been thrust into the limelight, with millions of viewers watching them grow up under the strict eye of their parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. One of the Duggar children, Joy Anna Forsyth, née Duggar, has been particularly vocal in recent years, aiming to address common misconceptions about her parents and their parenting methods. Growing up as one of 19 children in a household that practiced strict conservative Christian values, Joy Anna and her siblings were bound to face their share of public scrutiny. As the family gained more fame, so did the controversies surrounding them, and with those controversies came many assumptions and misunderstandings about their home life, their parents, and their beliefs. In a candid conversation, Joy Anna opened up about the public's misinterpretation of her parents and shed light on the truths that many fans and critics might not know. Misconception number 1. Jim Bob and Michelle were overbearing and controlling. One of the most common critiques of the Duggar family has been that Jim Bob and Michelle exerted excessive control over their children's lives. From their homeschooling curriculum to their strict rules about courtship, modesty, and media consumption, many outsiders perceived the Duggar parents as domineering figures who dictated every aspect of their children's choices. Joy Anna is quick to challenge this narrative, explaining that her parents' approach to parenting was deeply rooted in their faith and love for their children. They set boundaries, yes, she admitted. But they also gave us room to grow, to learn, and to make our own decisions within those guidelines. We were never forced to believe or do anything, but were taught principles they thought would guide us best in life. I think people misunderstand that. According to Joy Anna, many of the rules and guidelines implemented in the Duggar household were designed to protect the children and instill a strong moral compass. They wanted the best for us, and honestly, looking back, I can see why they made the choices they did. It wasn't about control. It was about love and wanting us to have a life free from the mistakes they may have seen in the world around us. She elaborated that as the children got older, they were given more freedom to choose their own paths. Joy Anna, like some of her siblings, eventually began making decisions that deviated from her parents' original teachings. My parents were supportive. They didn't stop loving us because we made different choices. That's something people really need to understand about them. Misconception number 2. The Duggars are cut off from the modern world. Another widespread belief about the Duggar family is that they live in a bubble isolated from the realities of the modern world. Critics often assume that the Duggar children were sheltered to the point of ignorance, unaware of contemporary culture, trends, and ideas. Joy Anna laughed at the notion. We're not living under a rock. Just because we didn't have cable TV or listen to the same music as everyone else didn't mean we were clueless about what was happening around us. We knew about trends, politics, news, just maybe not in the same way as others did. In fact, Joy Anna emphasized that her parents encouraged learning, curiosity, and self-education. The Duggar children were homeschooled using a curriculum that integrated Christian teachings with core academic subjects, but it also emphasized critical thinking and awareness of global issues. Our parents didn't hide the world from us, Joy Anna noted. They just wanted to make sure that we approached it with a grounded perspective. Now, as an adult raising her own family, Joy Anna reflects on how her upbringing shaped her views on the world. I see the value in being intentional about what you expose yourself to. I don't regret not being plugged into every pop culture moment growing up because I had a strong foundation in other areas. Misconception number 3. The Duggars' lifestyle was unhealthy or harmful. The Duggar family has faced its fair share of controversies, some of which have led to accusations that their strict lifestyle and teachings may have caused emotional or psychological harm to the children. The spotlight, particularly in recent years, has led some to wonder whether growing up under such stringent rules was damaging. Joy Anna was firm in her response to this. We had a happy childhood. We played, we laughed, we had family dinners every night, and my parents always made sure we knew we were loved. Were there tough moments? Of course, but that's true in any family. Joy Anna acknowledged that not everyone would agree with her parents' methods, but she emphasized that the values of faith, family, and hard work that they instilled in their children were core to the Duggar identity. They weren't perfect. They made mistakes. But I believe that everything they did was out of love and a desire to give us the best start in life. The misconceptions about her family's faith have also been a point of frustration for Joy Anna. People assume we were brainwashed or that our faith was forced on us, but that couldn't be further from the truth. My parents lived out their beliefs, and we saw that. Faith was a choice we made because we believed in it, not because they made us. Misconception number 4. The Duggar children are trapped in their parents' shadow. One lingering narrative about the Duggar children is that they are forever tethered to their parents' beliefs and unable to forge their own identities outside of the family brand. With a family as famous as the Duggars, it's easy for people to assume that Joy Anna and her siblings are mere extensions of their parents. Joy Anna, however, offered a different perspective. We're all adults now, and we're making our own decisions. Some of us have chosen to follow paths similar to our parents, while others have taken different routes. And that's okay. There's no pressure to be a certain way. She spoke candidly about her journey of self-discovery. As I've grown older, I've had to figure out what I believe and what works for my own family. My parents have always been there to support me, even when my choices didn't always align with what they do. Joy Anna hopes that by speaking out, she can help dispel some of the false assumptions that have been built around her parents and their choices. At the end of the day, my parents did their best. They raised us with love, and I think that's something people forget. They weren't perfect, but no one is.